Hey, what's up, my friends? So this is another What's on My Intuitive Radar for the Week video. In these videos, I really kind of just go over and highlight and share kind of intuitive insight, what I refer to as intuitive or empathic downloads. I really just try to hone into intuition, kind of just put out what we might see unfold in the news and around the world in coming weeks or so. I know I say that the beginning of most of these videos. At some point, I'll change that up. I just like to explain before I get into it. Yeah, so with that being said, here we go. Okay, so first up, I got Obama got Osama. Kind of a heavier one, starting off with kind of a heavier one, but possible news story involving the capture or defeat of a terrorist, possibly even a high-profile terrorist or kind of adversary in coming weeks. Clarity around medium for that one. You can see the timestamp there. I got this February 22nd put out on my Twitter where I post these. This one may have already have come to pass. I'll put a link down to that article or video in the comments or description. It's possible this one has come to pass after I put out this tweet, but before I've put out the video, so to speak. And then on the 27th, got this one, kind of another heavier one, but if you follow me, you know I tend to pick up on heavy things from time to time. Got a possible news story of someone being objectified or violated on the news, possibly while reporting, like on camera, live in coming weeks. I'm not totally sure who or the exact situation, but just based on that intuitive download, I feel like possibly a news reporter or weather person or something related to that. Clarity around medium for that one. Kind of a more negative one. I'd be happy for that one to be wrong. But, I get the intuitive messages. That's what I picked up on, so just thought I'd mention that one too. And then a few different just kind of geographical locations around the world kind of on my radar as well. Brazil, Malaysia. Thought the clarity is a bit higher there for Brazil, but two kind of areas in the world that are kind of on my radar. Again, not sure the exact event. Sometimes I'll pick up a location, sometimes I'll pick up an event. Not always able to connect the dots, connect the two. But I just know in general, Brazil, Malaysia, kind of on my radar. I put Malaysia there as well, but I also felt I was picking up Micronesia, that part of the world for some kind of significant event in coming weeks or so. I have been picking up on possible typhoon as well, so it's possible that could be some kind of typhoon or higher category typhoon in that part of the world. Again, not totally sure yet, but just two different areas kind of on my intuitive radar these days. And Paris too, Paris as well. I feel like I was getting a few different intuitive empathic downloads related to Paris. Again, I'm not really sure the exact events. I know that's a little vague, these locations, my radar. But that's how I get better. I kind of want to show people where I'm at now and hopefully where I'm at in 6 months to a year of hopefully being a little better at this. Trying to stretch my intuition here. I feel like I got for Paris, I think toxic fumes or something. I don't want to throw out anything too heavy or scary, and again, I'm stretching my intuition on that, so it's probably a miss. Just wasn't really sure. I'm not really sure of the event on that, but just in general, another location kind of on my intuitive radar for some significant event or news story we might see in the next few weeks or a month or so. And then you can see here is picking up that possible higher category hurricane. It may not be specifically a category 5, but just higher in general, kind of newsworthy or more significant kind of hurricane. Picking up typhoon as well, hurricane/typhoon, kind of just on my radar. I'm really not sure. I know in the Midwest in America we're approaching tornado season. Really not sure when hurricane season is, to be honest. But I really just kind of follow my intuition and put out whatever I pick up on. So typhoon/hurricane, whether or not it's one of those other locations I mentioned, we'll see, but just another thing kind of on my radar as well. Kind of a more random one here, but again, I get what I get. Picking up possible news story involving someone stuck on a roof, possibly security or maintenance worker, or just getting someone on a roof. The specific details, tried to hone in, haven't really gotten any yet, but just some kind of news story involving a worker or someone on a roof, maybe police, and then trying to connect the dots here. I had to stretch my intuition here, but I feel like it possibly involving like a lightning strike. So maybe someone being struck by lightning on a roof, and they're on a building that gets struck while they're on there. Random, I know. I put out whatever I get, and sometimes it's all over the place. It could be and this is just my logical thinking trying to fill in the gaps, but it could be like a maintenance worker on a tall building, you know, like in New York or somewhere, and they have like those lightning rods. Maybe they're cleaning the windows or something, and happens to get struck while they're there, and it's caught on camera. I don't know, a random one, but when you follow your intuition, you pick up on random things. And I found in the past, I thought something was really random, and I didn't put it out there, and it turned out to be really accurate. So my philosophy now is if I pick on something, I just put it out there. So that's one of those random ones, but we'll see. And it sounds a little heavier. If I am tapping into something real for this one, which we'll see. So hopefully everyone's safe. Hopefully everyone is okay. And kind of another heavier one here. Possible incident involving criminal behavior or hijacking a bus. In general, I was just getting a bus. Could be bus accident, but I feel like there was some kind of criminal activity connected to this one, like a runaway bus. Almost like that movie you'd see like Speed or something. I am saying bus, but in general, public transportation in coming weeks. I know it's kind of more of a vague one, still honing into that one, but I feel like it was criminal behavior connected to public transportation in some kind of runaway situation, possibly a bus. We'll see. Again, kind of another heavier one. Hopefully everyone is just safe and okay for that one. Another kind of vehicle-related one, possible news involving a celebrity being injured in coming weeks. Stretching my intuition there, I thought I was picking up Chris Evans. Really felt like I was just getting different actors who I know ride motorcycles. But I feel like I was specifically getting a motorcycle accident or possibly being burned. I know Jay Leno kind of had that situation a while ago. Felt like I was picking that up again. It's kind of what I call an echo download, where I'm picking up a past situation, but it's kind of for a future kind of intuitive prediction. We'll see for that one. Alright, I forgot to film the last part of this video, so I'm just recording this real fast before I upload this for you guys. But again, that's kind of all I have on my quote-unquote intuitive radar, where I try to hone into intuition, and based on that, try to make an intuitive prediction, things we might see unfold in the news and just around the world in coming weeks or so. And as always, thank you my friends for checking out this video. Thank you for taking the time to check out my channel. It really does mean a lot to me. And as always, be safe my friends, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.